Hey YouTube, it's Carla Archangel56, and today is November the 25th, 2013. And I think I'll have to check, and I'll put it in the thing. These weeks have kind of got confusing. I think it's week 75 for my journey. Numbers are about the same, and I'll explain that when I go into what happened last week. Nothing really happened, but anyway. I had an endoscopy and EDG last Tuesday for my liver issues, and I think I've talked about that before. At any rate, that went really well. No issues there, and of course, he had to go through my pouch, so he said my pouch looked great. No ulcers, nothing wrong with my pouch, so that was good to know. He said, my liver, no varices, so that was good. That's what we were looking for. So everything turned out good with that, but always before, when I've had anesthesia, I just wake up, wide awake, ready to go eat, because I usually am starving. And my friend Judy that took me for the procedure has been with me before, and she's just amazed because she always has problems with anesthesia. Well, last Tuesday, I could barely walk out of there. I didn't care if I ate, and when I finally got home, I went to sleep. And everybody I've checked with, my doctor and everybody else, said, well, you've lost 100 pounds, and your body is holding on to that. Normally it goes into the fat, and there is basically no fat on my body, so they said it just kind of stays in your body a little longer. And it really kind of kicked my butt. It took me... I had AEA appointments scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday, and I had to cancel those. I did do my caregiving, but I slept all Tuesday night, and I slept most of Wednesday. And even, and of course I was taking antibiotics too for the cold that I had, and I wound up with laryngitis. I think it was just a combination, but the anesthesia kicked my butt. But at any rate, got some good sleep, and the results there were good. I had the last piece of the puzzle today. I had ultrasound today. Don't know the results of that, but I'm not expecting anything there. I have the ultrasound and the endoscopy once a year for my liver issues. So that's pretty much what's been going on. Let me say happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving with your friends and family. I think, as most of you know, I don't have family, and I'm not saying that for you to feel sorry for me or whatever. I'm going to be working that day, and Mr. Cox's daughter Carolyn has invited me. She's going to be cooking here, so I'll work my normal schedule, and I'll probably come a little early for lunch. So that's what I'll be doing with my Thanksgiving, working and spending time with Mr. Cox's family. And I am going to do something. I'm going to make strawberry pretzel salad, which I'm kind of famous for. So, and so sorry. I still have a little bit of this stuff in my throat, but I sound 100% better. Anyway, I'm going to be making strawberry pretzel salad. A member of one of my groups at church is having surgery today, so the group that I'm in is taking supper to her tomorrow night, and I'm baking a ham for that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because I can have a little piece of ham. But my plan for Thanksgiving, last year I went to Cracker Barrel, and I really couldn't eat a lot. I was about 5 months out of surgery at that point. And that meal fed me, I've posted pictures, that meal fed me like 5 meals. All I really care about is turkey and dressing. And I plan to eat, y'all know I really don't do carbs, but I plan to eat about a spoonful of dressing and some cranberry sauce and turkey. Those are, I don't care about the desserts. I don't care about anything else, but I do plan to eat some turkey and a little bit of dressing. So that's basically my plan. And then it is Roll Tide, baby, because it's Auburn, Alabama week. Alabama's 1, Auburn's 4. This is the highest ranked Auburn-Alabama game in 30, 40 years. I think, and at that point it was like, I don't know, it wasn't 1 and it was like 3 and 5 or something like that. But anyway, so a lot of stakes here. The winner will go to the SEC championship game, and ultimately probably will go to the national championship. So all I got to say is roll tide. Again, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Like I said, my numbers are about the same. I didn't go into that. I'm kind of rambling here, sorry. Because I was so sleepy. I only got in about 400 calories on Tuesday because I couldn't eat before. And then it took me a little while to get the food in, start getting it in. And I lost about 3 pounds, which for me was not good. But I'm back up to my 1,400 calories, and I've come up a pound, so I think I'll be right back at my my good weight. I definitely don't need to lose any more. So I think I learned from this, and I did eat, well, I say I ate carbs. I really didn't, because when I got out of the test, I had like vegetable soup and a couple of crackers, and that's pretty much all I had that day. But I'm still basically sticking with what I normally do. So everything's good, and all my tests have turned out good so far, so God is good. He's been faithful to me, and I have a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. This time last year I was not in a good place, didn't have a job, car died, and I've been blessed with, Kay to take care of, and then when she passed away, I was given this opportunity immediately to work with Mr. Cox, and he's been a joy to work with. And I also have my AEA job, so God has blessed me, and I have a new car, so things are good. Again, have a great Thanksgiving, and pray for all the people that are still a little under the weather. Tony, Miss Skinny Britches to be, is having a tough time recovering from her surgery, so keep her in your prayers. I think Tanya's doing great, but keep her in your prayers. Belinda is probably having surgery as we speak, or as I'm doing this, or she's out in recovery. Haven't heard anything from her yet, so keep her in your prayers. And anybody else, I'm not aware of anybody else that I really follow, but keep those in your prayer, and just your friends and family. And there are a lot of sad people out there this time of year, so just think about them, and random acts of kindness, do something good for somebody. All right, y'all take care and go out and rock your journey, and have a great Thanksgiving. Love you. Bye.